Hi. The Swedish government, the Social Democrats and the Green Party, they are an embarrassment to me. They are an embarrassment to the vast majority of the Swedish population. And Fredrik Reinfeldt, the chairman of the Moderate Party, the former PM, made a deal with the Green Party to open the borders. He's an embarrassment. The Green Party is an embarrassment. The Social Democrats is an embarrassment. That's the truth about this. They try to blame others. They try to blame Mr. Trump. Oh, you make Sweden look bad. They blame Swedes for speaking up. You're making Sweden look bad. You know, these guys are arrogant like you've never seen before. They are like, I say what's true. If I say so, it is so. Shut up and listen. Don't talk, don't ask questions. You're making Sweden look bad. They are the ones making Sweden look bad. They present a picture of Sweden and they leave out all the bad stuff. You can make anything look good. Just pick the good stuff. You know. So they are basically just liars. Yeah. They are making Sweden look very bad right now. Yeah, and they should be removed. Yeah. So they are now having huge problems in maintaining this picture. They lie to the Swedes, they lie to other countries, and they work hard to maintain this false picture of a nation that has no situation whatsoever. Yeah. And they get problems because people do speak up. And Peter Springer was an excellent example. They did not expect that. You know, where did he come from? All of a sudden there's this police officer who tells the truth about his work and the crimes that he's working on and where these guys come from, those who commits those crimes. They try to shut him up. That's how arrogant they are. It's amazing. And now there's another example. And this is where it gets almost like a comedy. Yeah. You see, the government's got a website. And on this website they write the truth about Sweden, about the situation. And on the website they talk about no-go zones. Yeah, I told you in an earlier video that there are 55 areas in Sweden where the police won't go unless they have backup. No. And the police, well, I'll just read it, what they say. So they say, they try to make it look really neat, right? They say like this. In February 2016, the Swedish Police Authority identified 53 residential areas around the country that have become increasingly marred by crime, social unrest and insecurity. These places have been incorrectly labeled no-go zones. What is true, however, and you know, ... So they deny it. And just like with Peter Springer, this police officer who was so stupid to speak up, there's another one now speaking up. And this guy, his name is Gordon Grattage. He's the head of the Swedish Ambulance Drivers Union. Alright, so I'll just read what he says about these areas. Alright. He says, earlier they wanted military equipment to protect themselves. They didn't get it. But now they do wear protection vests and helmets. Alright. And he says, for us it's a matter of no-go zones because we have directions not to go into dangerous situations. We are supposed to have police protection when we enter these areas. And about the areas, it says, these are usually areas where the majority are immigrants. These areas are getting bigger and bigger, he says, and there is more of them. We see an increase, definitely. And about the situation, about entering these areas, he says, it's too dangerous to enter. We can get blocked from entering and blocked from getting out. And in seconds, it can turn into attacks against us. There can be stone throwing and worse, he says. And then he says there's been hand grenades thrown at the police, so this can also happen to them. They are looked at as intruders, he says. That's how it feels. And about the people driving these ambulances, it's a constant concern for those who have to work in these areas. There is a fear, and it can lead to post-traumatic stress, illness, and that they leave their jobs. Right. And they can be attacked often by 20 to 30 people, guys, attacking them, physical, destroying vehicles, and that, hurting them, really, physical injury. So how often? Well, about once a week, it says, they have to back out. So this is the truth. I mean, the government haven't tried to silence this guy yet. I suppose they will, if he gets any publicity, like Peter Springer did. These arrogant bastards will try to silence him. Wow, what a country, what a government. All right, bye.